Here is the GST. Does it fit a MacBook Pro? I think this is the 13-inch. Yes, it does. It fits it in comfortably. Okay, the wires are sticking out there, so obviously you have to take the wires out, so that would fit in comfortably. A big thick agenda, A5. Oh, there we go. So that would basically take one whole pocket. So that would be like your medium Louis Vuitton agenda. A big Sarah wallet. Fits in the middle compartment quite comfortably. Let's see if it would take the A5 agenda with the Sarah wallet. Yes, it does. And would it fit the MacBook Pro? Yes, it would, quite comfortably. It would go right down. I don't want to unplug it because my disc goes all funny when I unplug it, so but it does fit in. Do you want to see how far down? Okay, just for you, I'm going to unplug it. There we go. Fits all of that really quite comfortably, and you can just put your phone in the back there and you're ready to go to the office. There we go. Perfect. This is the bag when it's filled up with a laptop and A5 agenda, which is really full. That's what it looks like on my 5'5" frame. And yes, it feels heavy, and this is how I would carry it, which stops the straps from falling down. All that mess in the background there is the stuffing from the bag. There we go. That's what it looks like on, and really quite heavy on the crook of the arm because it has so many items in it. That's what that looks like, and handheld like so. There we go. Hello and welcome to Vlogmas, and welcome to my review of my GST, what's in my bag, of my grand shopping tote. This little old lady right here. But before we get into all of that, I invite you to subscribe if you haven't already. Whilst you're there, you can ding my bell, which will remind you every time I upload a video. Okay, this has been a requested video. This has been requested by our Daniel. Okay, first of all, let's do what's in this bag. I have been carrying this for a few weeks now, let me tell you, just for Daniel. So I have literally been throwing things in. I have no idea what's in here. I have just been using this bag, going basically to the shops. I haven't really been going anywhere else. I wouldn't use this for the gym, which is the other place I regularly visit. Apart from that, that's it. Okay. Let's have a look what's in it, and then we'll review it and discuss it. Here it is. So let's start off with the outer pocket right here. And honestly, I have no idea what's in here. It's receipts that I have been shoving. I have a receipt here from Next. I have important information about your booster. So I was carrying this bag when I had my booster, and this time I had the Pfizer. The first two times I had the AstraZeneca. Okay, that's what that is, the leaflets that I have obviously not read up on. It's time to clear out this bag. I always keep my phone on the outside pocket. What else is in here? Just basically more and more and more receipts, which I will keep because they're probably all Christmas gifts and everything, and then I'll throw them away after. Okay, so that's the outside pocket empty, our Mona Lisa, but we'll talk about that after. Okay, then inside of the back pocket here, there's a zipped pocket. And you know, when you're a vlogger, you need an extra battery. So I have my extra battery here because I took my camera with me and I didn't really use it. Okay, I have here another receipt. Need to put them away. And Chanel Please do not tell me this is the actual receipt of my bag that is sitting in there. Is it? Is this the receipt of my... Wow! It actually is the actual receipt. It actually is the actual receipt. Oh my goodness. I recently looked at the price of this on the second-hand market, the pre-loved market, and it was literally twice the price of what I paid for it. Wow! So this bag was purchased, okay, the day I purchased this was the 28th of the 2nd, birthday month, 2015. This was when that bag was discontinued. This must have been one of the last GSTs ever made, let me tell you. How interesting is that? And I of course purchased it from the same old boutique that I always did. I have actually dropped that receipt. Where is it? Do you know, I had no idea that the receipt was actually in there. There we go, that's what that looked like. How interesting was that? Wow, wow, wow. Really interested at the price that it was. Cheap in comparison to what Chanel bags cost now. Wow. If you want to know what I paid for it, ask me down in the comments. Okay, so that's what's in the back pocket with, which I shouldn't keep, I just found that is when I tucked it in there, my your authentication card, because now you get all your bags are chipped. But anyway, there it is. I've tucked it in with the receipt. Then in the middle pocket I always keep my purse, and in there is my Louis Vuitton Sarah wallet, which sits absolutely beautifully in there. Love how this bag is really organised. I'm trying not to review it and talk about the pockets. Okay, in the other pocket next to the zip pocket, which is in the front here, I have my Louis Vuitton PM agenda. I have my sunglasses. It must have been sunny when I first started to use this bag, because it certainly ain't sunny now. Yeah, that's what they look like. So these are Le Specs, and I got these from a Net-a-Porter. There we go. When you have a doggy, you always need a poo-poo bag. Also have my little Oroton pouch, which has loads of things in here. Oh, it has everything. It has tissues, it has eye solution, it has sanitizer, it has an inhaler, it has a spare mask, it has a spare nail file, it has everything in miniature. I also have here my 6-key holder just here, which houses my car key for Rico's car, and that's it. That's all I have in here. And on the outside here I have a sanitizer. Okay, now that we've seen what was in the bag, let's do a quick overview of the bag. So mine is in the beige clear, which years and years ago when I bought my bag, you could always get the classics in the black and in this beige clear. So it's like a toffee coloured beige. So the bag is roughly 13 inches across and about 9 inches in height, and about 5 inches here. It is quite a slouchy, soft bag. It's not a structured bag. It has a traditional woven chain here, which is very classic. It has the leather shoulder strap here. So these can be used both in the crook of your arm, handheld, and as a shoulder strap. It has loads of pockets for organisation in here. Lots of people like to use organisers in here more for giving structure to the bag as opposed to organising it, because you really don't need an organiser in here to organise the bag because it has so many pockets. So it has, this is the front of the bag with the two beautiful interlocked CCs just here. The bag is made from pebbled leather, which is caviar leather. So on the front where the CCs are, you have one unzipped pocket, one big pocket, one middle pocket which is zipped, and then you have another big pocket which holds your kind of car holder, key chain type of thing, and then a zipped pocket just here. And at the back you have the Mona Lisa smile pocket here, which is perfect for putting in your phone and all those receipts, as you will have seen. It has no pockets. These bags, like I said, were discontinued in 2015, and again, that's when I bought my bag, so this was probably one of the last bags ever made. It's an absolute beauty. It was a classic when I bought this bag. I don't know why they discontinued it. I don't know if it's because there was problems with it. People used to kind of complain that it wouldn't sit on your shoulder. For me, I have learnt to work with it, so not that it wouldn't sit on your shoulder, that it kept falling off your shoulder. And I've used it with like my puffer jackets, which can be quite slidey, and like all bags, you learn to work with them. I've always said that when I review a bag, you know, like the Dior bag, which is sitting in that corner over there, people will say, oh, it's really hard to get into. You know, if you love a bag, you learn to work with it. Okay, with this one, to stop it falling down, a lot of people kind of twist the straps there. I kind of do this. See, if you do this with your elbow, I can't explain it, but like it sits behind my arm like this. It doesn't fall. So when I was wearing a slidey puffer jacket, I kind of just had my arm sitting there with it. So it just does not fall, people. It doesn't fall when you do that. So you just learn to work with a bag, and that's it. It's the same with all bags. There isn't a bag in this whole wide world that is perfect, that will do everything for you. Okay, this obviously is not a crossbody bag, but it is perfect for, you know, holding on the crook of your arm, on your shoulder. As long as you do this, it won't fall down. For me to kind of do all this and twist it so it doesn't, it's just too much to think about. I don't want to think about things when I've got a bag, but this comes naturally to me to do that, and that just tightens it round here and stops it from falling off my shoulder. And the straps are big enough that it doesn't matter how thick your coat is, it will kind of sit over your shoulder quite comfortably. Okay, what I love about this bag, it is a classic tote. It is more of a dressy tote, I would say, rather than a casual, like your Neverfulls. It really can be dressed up. I think a Neverfull can be dressed up as well, but this, I remember using this at one of my grandchildren's christening as well, because I was running to the hospital with my mum and all of that at the time, and I needed a bigger bag and I was leaving the hospital, going to the christening, and I wanted a dressier tote. This was perfect. This is kind of also a lovely, lovely work bag. I do think this bag will lose structure over the time if you don't use kind of the organisers in there. You do see a lot of bags losing their structure here, and I have noticed mine, because I have been using it. I've probably used it in the last few weeks more than I've ever used it before, like continuously. I can see it kind of getting a bit softer around here, but that adds to the beauty of the bag. It's not like, you know, the classics, but these are real structured bags. As I'm holding the medium classic, I just want to show you the size difference. There we go, this is the medium, and I'll just get the jumbo as well, just to have a look at the different sizing, just to see how the sizing compares. There we go. So not much of a difference between the jumbo and the GST. I think the jumbo is slightly bigger than the boy bag, or my boy bag, which is the large boy bag. Let's just bring it out and have a look just to compare in size. There we go. That's how that compares, just so you can see. But when you look at the GST, the Grand Shopping Tote, it does look like a much bigger bag. I want to bring out, do you know what I want to bring out? I want to bring out my Prada Saffiano tote in the large as well, just to compare the sizing. There we go. So yeah, two classic tote bags just there. So like I said, this has been discontinued, but you still can get them on the resale market, and from my receipt they really have gone up in price in the resale market. Nothing like the classics here, but looking at the resale market, I can sell this, get my money back and more. Okay, so mine is in the gold hardware, which has not tarnished in any way and looks as beautiful as the day I got it. On the grommets just here, let's see if we can get it to focus, it says Chanel, also says 31 Rue Cambon on all the four grommets there. Beautiful detail. On the zip you have the two CCs on the one side, and it says Chanel on the other side. On the inside I still have blue stickers on mine, on all of them. In fact, I still have the blue stickers. Doesn't say anything on them. And again, on the zipper it says Chanel, that has a sticker on it as well. So there we go, it is lined, it is not a leather lined. There we go, that's what that looks like inside there. It is an absolutely beautiful bag. I mean, I would never ever sell this bag. To me, this is a classic. I hadn't used it for such a long time. It's probably my least used Chanel bag, and it wasn't until Daniel asked me to review the bag that I thought, right, I really need to start using this bag. It really is a beautiful bag, and such a easy to use bag. It can be heavy because it is quite a big bag. It is a leather bag, but you know, when you go for these leather bags, you expect a bit of weight on them. I'm really always surprised when somebody says, oh, I got this bag but it's a really heavy bag. Did you not try it on when you went into the shop? Did you not know it was going to be heavy, you know? Anyway, I absolutely love the bag. Such a shame they discontinued it. I don't have anywhere on mine, but mine hasn't had heavy use, and the stitching hasn't changed colour over the years either. That's a question I always get asked about the stitching. Has it darkened? No, it hasn't darkened. Do I think the bag will lose structure over time if you don't stuff it and look after it? I do think this bag will lose structure because it is not a structured bag to begin with. At the time when I bought this bag, the first bag I had bought was my medium classic, and my heart wanted the jumbo as well, and I thought, oh, I can't have two classics. So I decided to go to the GST, which was a bag that I did want to add, and I got it in this colour, which was again, like I said, a classic colour. And yeah, I loved it, really loved it. And I even loved, you know, see that noise it makes? I love all that noise. So if you're thinking of getting this bag as a pre-loved bag, and I have seen lots of them on the market, yep, I would definitely recommend the GST. It's such a shame that they discontinued it. Okay, that's my quick review of the Chanel GST. If you feel I haven't answered all your questions and you'd like to ask any questions on this beautiful grand shopping tote, then just ask me in the comments below. Thank you very much for watching, and thank you Daniel for requesting the video. If you would like to see more videos from me, I'm going to link one here, and if you're not already subscribed, just press the A right here, and I will see you next time. Merry Christmas and cheers!